Blah, 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 Maddy and Jimmy.
Ooh!
Ouch!
Ooh!
Ouch!
Ooh!
Ouch!
Ooh!
Ouch! Ouch!
Ooh!
Ouch!
Ooh!
Ouch!
Ooh! Ooh!
Ouch!
I just stepped on a Lego.
He just stepped on a Lego.
I just stepped on a Lego. I just stepped on a Lego.
Every man, woman, every girl and boy. There ain't no disputing, it's my favorite toy. I'm a powerful woman, I'm strong and I'm crazy. But stepping on a Lego makes me cry like a baby.
I just stepped on a Lego. 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 I'm a big tough man with nothing to lose, but Lego can be spooky when you're not wearing shoes. It's pointy, it's sharp, it's worse than an itch. When I step on a Lego, it hurts like a bee sting, which is quite a lot. It makes my foot sore. I just stepped on a Lego. I just stepped on a Lego. I just stepped.
Happy Mother's Day to you. There's so much you can do. If you are a mother and you live in Australia, because I think they celebrate it at different days in different years. In fact, I'm pretty certain they do. Happy Mother's Day to
you. I didn't realise this was the voice, Jimmy. I didn't realise.
And I'm just going to press the button. You're coming. I'm going to be your manager or whatever they do on The Voice. Clearly, I don't watch The Voice very much.
You watch that a lot.
There's not enough space to kind of rotate. Otherwise, I'm going to pull chords out.
Wow, Jimmy, I thought I got the lyrics to that song all wrong, but you were just making up your own.
Improvisazione.
And you have every reason to, because it is a very special day today.
Yes.
It is Mother's Day.
It is Mother's Day. It is
What were you
Mother's
gonna
Day.
say?
I was going to talk about the Star Wars episode happening tonight because that's what I'm most excited about. But it is Mother's Day first. So, guys, happy Mother's Day to my mum, if you're watching, on the farm in WA.
That's right. To my mother, Moira Tyers. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to the nanas out there, the aunties, the mums, the sisters, all those people
I was just
that are
thinking,
amazing mums.
what's Chewy's mum's name? I can't remember.
I should know that.
I can't remember Chewy's mum's name. But happy birthday, Chewy's mum, as well.
Oh, it's so lovely. Guys, thank you all so much for tuning in today. Sunday Fun Day, Jimmy. We're pumped.
We are pumped. We are pumped because it's Mum's Day, but also because not very long ago in a galaxy, actually right here, there was a live stream show, and this is it. And we are super pumped because it's episode 8, and tonight on Lego Masters Australia, season 2.
Whoop.
That's
right.
Star Trek, wrong sign, is the Star Wars episode. So we'll talk about that just shortly.
Very shortly.
But guys, we're pumped to have you along on the 8th episode. And remember, as always, if you haven't already, if you have, just take a break for the next 30 seconds.
That's right.
But subscribe to us
exactly.
on the YouTubes, the Facebook, the Instagram, and of course the TikTok. The TikTok.
The TikTok. Oh, and I'm just chatting like crazy already, Jimmy.
Are you?
I love this. Big hellos to everyone that is, tuning in already this morning, guys. We have an epic show planned for you. As Jimmy said, it is going to be a gangbuster episode on Lego Masters tonight, being the Star Wars episode. So we have a huge jam-packed show for you, including lots of fun things like a minifig scramble.
That is a fun thing.
Ready,
Okay,
ready?
I'll confirm.
Confirm.
Yep. Well, you said lots. What else?
We also have some fantastic interviews with Lego Masters contestants Jay and Stani and Jodie and Jen. Oh yeah. But guys, if you want to chat to me like a few people are doing here right now, huge shout out.
Heaps of
We've
people.
got Gideon, Zeke, the Fan Bam, hello. Good morning, Luella. Special shout out for you.
Hello.
Hello to Alice. We've got everyone in Sienna, Elijah. We've got Team Puppy Dog Eyes, Florian Archie. So lovely to see you all here, guys. Elijah, like I said, we have an epic show jam-packed for you. If you want to text me, you can do like all these guys are doing by jumping on the website. There is a little red box down the bottom. You can click on that, type away or text away, and I will chat with you live.
Is anyone asking any questiones this morning?
I did actually get a great question this morning.
Oh, really?
It was asked first up off the bat, at about 10:15. Can you answer, Jimmy and Maddy, what it was like to be on Lego Masters?
Let's say it at the same time.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Amazing!
Oh, I'm so glad we're so in tune.
It was amazing.
That could have gone totally wrong.
It
like, what
could
if I
have
was
gone
like,
really wrong.
awkward?
It was fantastic.
It was so much fun.
Amazing. And you know, we're going to chat to some actual Lego Master Season 2 contestants.
We
a little
are,
bit
Maddy,
later.
but first things first, and don't worry, we're also having the quiz. And there'll be a
Of
mini fig
course.
scramble in there, so if you guys want to prepare your Lego for later, you can. But first things first, a lot of you are probably tuning in to find out who our Week 3 Variety Kids Challenge winner is. And of course,
Oh my gosh.
the challenge that we set last Sunday was you have to make us.
Us, Maddy and Jimmy.
Yes.
Crazy. It was such a crazy theme.
I've never
very
been so
excited.
delighted by all of the entrants.
I honestly, Jimmy, was absolutely blown away. Like, you guys build amazing,
Oh.
but this week was just next
Expectations.
level. The level of detail, the story, the technique, the you know, everything that went into it was just so amazing. So thank you all so much for your beautiful builds.
And before we do announce our winner, we haven't done this in the past couple of
We
weeks, and
haven't.
the builds have been incredible, but
Yes.
you know, this just really touched our hearts. There were so many
really
great
did.
ones. So here's a short video, a
Please.
little montage of all the
of the
builds
videos.
that you
All
guys
of the-
made.
all of the photos, rather, not the videos. It's a video of the photos.
It's a video of the photos. That's actually how video works, but I'll explain to you during this.
I love it.
We'll see you right after this, guys. Of this world, all of you.
Every single one. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, they are beautiful builds.
And what's even more
Beautiful
beautiful
builds.
is the fact that you guys have built these cool creations, but you've also raised money for the Variety Children's Charity.
exactly right,
at-
exactly.
In the challenge. And you guys, it's just so cool.
I-
You've used your creativity and you've used your heart. And
How cool is that?
it's beautiful.
Weeping,
It's a beautiful
weeping.
thing.
Can I just have a quick shout out, Jimmy? In terms of those fundraised dollars, we've reached our goal, which was $10,000.
What?
As of this morning, we are now up to $10,107.
Oh my gosh. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going, guys. Like, just because we had a target doesn't mean we can.
But
cannot
guys,
keep going.
that is
This
spot
is
on.
amazing.
And you should all do this. Everybody who's watching, do this. Raise your hand like this. Turn around like this. And just give yourself a massive pat on the back.
Massive pat on the back.
That is so good.
You
You, are
guys are
all
to-
winners in my eyes.
So talented, so creative, so wonderful. But Jimmy, we did have to pick one winner.
Which was-
Didn't we?
hands down, the hardest decision to make.
Oh,
How many
it was
shortlists
so
did we
hard.
make this week,
I
Maddy?
think we had about 9 shortlists that went down to 7, that went down to 4, that went down to 2, that then had to be picked one. One person had to win. And that's okay because, you know, like Jimmy said, you're all winners in our eyes.
Yeah.
But I think it's time to announce, Jimmy, this week's winner of the Variety Kids Challenge.
So loud.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go. No, it is. The winner is... Da, 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 da.
Lania! Oh my golly, Jimmy, check this out. Isn't it amazing?
That is so cool.
This creation just blew us both away. The interpretation of the brief, I think, was so clever. I loved how Linnea has created Jimmy and I as these half crazy rainbow characters, which, you know, a lot of the time represents how our brains work, isn't
Yeah,
it, Jimmy?
definitely. So creative. You've showcased like so many awesome skills, and I love that I look eerily like Homer Simpson. Let's just have a look here.
It's so
That
true,
is,
Jimmy. I love it.
That is great. Well, I think I'm sort of becoming Homer Simpson like every year that I get older, and I think a lot of
You
dads
are.
can relate to that.
And that's okay. But like we said, Linnea, well done. This
And
was epic.
This is what you've won.
This is what you've won.
Congratulations.
Isn't this great?
A sweet prize pack valued at $163. Not 162, 163.
That is so well earned. Jimmy,
Look at all those goodies.
look at all those goodies. But that's not it. We have a few extra special shout outs.
Yes.
One in particular to Jed. Jed, well done. You have won our fundraising pack rather, for the week. You have raised $500 and more, Jimmy. Epic work, Jed. Huge round of applause
Nice
to you.
work.
You have won a sweet little prize pack to be sent to you. There's also a little picture of his awesome build of us this week,
Nice.
too, Jimmy, which
I look very
loved.
sunburnt.
I absolutely loved.
And, you know, there's just heaps of shout outs going
Now,
on.
this shout out, I have to say, extra special shout out. These are the top 5 kids in the running for our highest fundraiser award to
Right.
be announced next week.
We'll announce that next week.
Claire, Royce, Toby and Jack have all raised huge dollars. There will be an announcement next Sunday, which will be our last Variety Kids Challenge week.
Yeah, the final challenge.
And yeah, there will be an announcement there. So guys, keep fundraising, keep doing amazing things. Jimmy, I'm actually getting some texts on the line.
Yes.
How do we donate and how do we raise money is what a few people have asked. So
Great
when
question.
you join the Variety Kids Challenge on our website, there is a little link down below this screen that you're currently watching. Enter the challenge there and there's all the information you need to know about raising dollars. So the Variety team are also available to chat to via that link if you have any queries. But yeah, it's just such a beautiful charity, Jimmy, and all that money is going to kids in need right now.
Yeah, and
pretty
if
great.
you're raising money, don't even like $1 to $100, no matter what it is. We are so
Exactly.
grateful. Thank you so much, and a big shout out to all those fundraising ninjas who are just showing that incredible kindness and
That's
support.
exactly right. And you know what? We're having loads of kids also supporting right now, going, go, Linnea, well done. Go,
Oh,
Jed.
you guys
That's
rock.
it. You guys rock. You're all amazing. So thank you so much.
Now.
Jimmy, I think it's time.
It is time.
It is time to announce.
Our fourth and final challenge. So this will be our final challenge that will go all the way up. You've got until Friday, 7 p.m. So you've got almost a week to
Exactly.
get this final challenge done. And then we are going to be judging the final challenge and then all of the other prizes next week's show.
That's exactly right.
So the final challenge, guys.
What's it going to
What
be?
have we had so far? We have started with
We've had Dream
Pet.
Pet. We've had Variety Big Bash Car built. We've had Maddy and Jimmy. And now this week, coming is Build Your Dream House.
Our house in the middle of our street. Our house.
Great. I love that, Jimmy. So whether it is a Malibu mansion, a cottage in the countryside, or a submarine in the sea, we want to see the home of your dreams. Bring all the bells and whistles to your build this week, guys. Get fancy, get fresh, and dream big.
Get fresh?
Get fresh. Oh, yeah. And don't
Make sure
forget-
you're fresh. I think fresh is important.
Not stale. You don't want stale.
Make sure you have a shower before you build.
We don't
no
want
stinky
any stale
builders.
stale toast builds. Guys, I can't wait to see what you create.
Dream home.
Dream home. You could go nuts with
Yeah.
this.
Go crazy with this one, I'm going to say.
It does-
Just go outside the box. This is
Think
the
outside
final
the box.
challenge. If you've been holding any of those skills back, like Brickman would say.
Absolutely.
Don't hold them back.
And also, yeah, just let your imagination take you wherever it may go. You guys have all been developing your skills over the last 4 weeks with this amazing competition. We're excited to see where the last week takes you, Jimmy. I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped.
Good luck, guys. You are going to be so super awesome. And speaking of super awesome...
Can I say one quick thing?
No. No, you're not allowed to say anything, mate. No, jinx, personal jinx. Not allowed to say anything. You know what?
One quick thing. Yeah. Next week being our last week. So we've got obviously the winner of the next week's challenge. We have the fundraising award for the reaching $500. We have the biggest fundraising award. So whoever's raised the most money altogether. We also have a final prize. So there's 4 prizes coming out next week, guys. 4.
Whoa.
The 4th prize is awarded to someone who has competed every week. So someone
like an MVP.
Like an MVP, most valuable player who has competed in every one of those 4 builds. So if you've done the other 3 builds, keep going. There's so many amazing prizes.
Yeah,
up
you guys
for
have got
grabs.
this. And speaking of up for grabs, how am I going to link that?
Sorry,
Speaking of
I
up
ruined
for
your
grabs,
segue. I ruined it.
These Lego contestants are certainly not up for grabs. They are in high demand.
They are up for grabs. Well, you know, Jen and Jodie are up for grabs as Lego Master Champions. That's a
Very
thing.
true.
That's
And
a
we're
thing.
going to chat with them right after this. Your little Pegasus shadow. Who's a little Peggy boy? Who's a little Peggy boy? Oh, hello there. I am Jimmy, and welcome to another Lego 3-in-1 Creator Challenge.
Fly, Shadowfax, fly! Posable wings!
Hey guys, today as always we are talking Lego Creator 3-in-1s. Most of them range at about $20, except of course the expensive ones that completely ruin the bell curve. What we're looking at today is the Lego Underwater Robot. Thank you very much for that beautiful modelling, Maddy. It comes with 3 different kinds of builds. It's got the Robot Man, it's got the Robot Explorer, and it's got the weird crawly robot crab creature thing. But of course, the main part of my challenge, as always, is after you've built the 3 pre-designed builds, you gotta take it all apart and you gotta build a completely new thing. A mock, my own creation. And today I'm gonna make, well, I'm gonna make a spaceship. Let's get building. There you have a cappuccino machine impersonation and also a rocket ship. I made this little guy here using all parts from that kit except of course the minifig for all those people who are like, yeah, not a minifig. Bah! But you know what guys, you don't need a minifig and I bet your creations are going to be even cooler than this. And of course, send us photos to maddyandjimmy@gmail.com or you can use our fancy chat box on our website www.maddyandjimmy.com. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Woo! See you next time guys.
Maddy and Jimmy.
All right, and welcome back to the Maddy and Jimmy live stream show. Now, we have absolutely loved watching you two build over the last few weeks. We have seen epic roller coaster islands to Viking battle blow-ups. We've had Rapunzel towers, floating cities, shaking office buildings, awesome artworks, and a Lego Game Boy that even got Kale excited. That's right, guys. We are so sad to see you guys leave on Sunday and again on Monday, which we'll soon get to, Jimmy. But thank you so much for coming back to the Maddy and Jimmy show. Jay and Stani, how are we?
Yay!
Good. Thank you for having us.
Amazing.
Fantastic, yeah, hi.
Guys, oh man, the last time we saw you, you know, it was the Sunday morning before the first episode, and you've been through so much.
So much.
And then, unfortunately, you got, you know, eliminated for what was technically an amazing
Stunning.
build. But then you guys got pulled back for another challenge. How did that
Yeah.
feel? Did that just come out of nowhere for you?
Yeah, absolutely. It came out of nowhere. We had no idea. For the whole time, the whole night we were eliminated, we had no idea we were coming back till the next day. So yeah, it was a huge surprise for us.
That would have been crazy to kind of have that feeling of, okay, I've you know, mentally prepared to go home. Hang on, I'm still building. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think it was the drive back to the studio. I think the guy in the car sort of accidentally mentioned something. We sort of, and then when we got to the studio, they walked us into the interview room, and then the colour of the back wall was different, which we noticed. So we thought, what's going on here?
What's happening here?
Ah,
Wow.
Detective Stani on the case.
Totally.
Sort of.
Now, the challenge that you guys were brought back for was this real-life replica. So you had to basically copy a real-life object. You guys got the Game Boy. Epic.
Respect.
Love it. Have you ever built
Yes.
a real-life object before?
Yes, I have. It would have been a long time ago, but probably one of my favorite builds in my youth was a friend of mine and myself, not Stani, but another friend. We built an electric guitar together.
Whoa!
We tried to go as full scale as possible. It was very thin, so we didn't fill out the body of the guitar, but we got most of the way there.
That is
And how does an electric guitar made out of Lego sound?
Very plasticky.
What about you, Stani?
No, I don't think I have. I think I made the closest thing is probably a teapot once for a gift to a ex-girlfriend.
The Game Boy was phenomenal though, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Like the game even fitting in the back. I have to admit, I did get one of those Game Boys, I think for like my 10th birthday with Mario Brothers and Tetris on it.
Nice.
I am old, so I used to play on the Nintendo Entertainment System. In fact, I have a controller, I don't know if you can see that, tattooed to my
He
arm.
does. He's
Oh, wow.
very
So, you've made so much. Like we, before this interview, were thinking about, writing the questions and thinking about all the things you guys have built. You guys have built so much stuff over,
much.
the last couple of weeks. Is there a favorite that sticks out for you two?
I think it's the planetoid for me. I like the miniature style we did because that was the first time we did it. And the way it just floated and having this whole sort of earth underneath was just amazing.
Yeah, I think that one obviously was very close to my heart because it was a design that that I'd come up with over the years and I've drawn a few times. But that one, there was so many fun technical things to build in that. So from the geodesic dome to just all the micro detail up the top, we got so into the fun side of it on that one. Just once we started building that city, we were just like smashing out little micro buildings, little micro trucks and little micro creatures and sewer pipes. And it really just
The monorail.
was so fun
Oh.
building it. Yeah, Stani's monorail. We put, we actually had light kits of power in a bunch of the buildings, so they were all lit up.
Wow.
That's so
it was
cool.
Yeah,
beautiful.
pretty cool.
I did.
And-
I have to admit, I love that hanging build. I wouldn't mind that one, in our house, actually, guys. So
Yeah.
if you have it floating
Absolutely.
around,
Yeah.
let us know.
And
Just hanging over there.
and just having the excuse to say words like geodesic dome is pretty exciting, I think.
It's pretty fantastic. Actually, Brickman actually brought that up. It didn't make the actual cut of the show, but he actually came over and said, it's a rare time on Lego Masters that I get to say geodesic dome.
It's a tongue twister, all right.
Absolutely.
Now, guys, I
right.
actually have a question from a viewer, a Jackson, not to be confused from the Jackson on the show. Jackson has actually asked, what are you guys now building at home? Have you got any creations in the works?
Yes, I do. I've just started a stadium. I'm about halfway through. I'm sort of juggling up and down if I want to spend $1,000 more to sort of order it right now.
Are we allowed to have a
But
look
yeah.
at it? Is it?
Yeah,
right?
sure. Yeah. Oh, hang on a
Oh my
second.
God, how exciting.
I'll take over.
Wow, I'm excited. A stadium. Bring
Half
it
a
on.
stadium.
Oh,
Yeah, half a stadium.
Whoa. Oh my gosh,
you sort of
Stani,
see
it's huge. That's
There's a
incredible.
screen. As you see, I'm
Check
putting a
that
screen in,
out.
electronics.
Wow.
Is that the Old Trafford Stadium, or is this a mock that you're building by yourself?
No, this is just a mock.
Oh,
Wow.
Just a mock.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
dude.
so I've never done a stadium before, so I thought, why not try it?
Incredible. My God. Will that be appearing in any upcoming conventions?
I'd say so once they open up again.
Yeah.
Maybe was it Brickvention? We'll hopefully get it down there.
And Jay, how about you, good sir? What are you working on at the moment?
At the moment, I'm trying to recreate a fully articulated human hand.
What?
So,
That is
so
so
trying to-
cool.
This is a kid's show, so no rude signs, please.
let's go for more of a like.
Oh, yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, I was trying to there's a few, I still have to get some more parts for all the fingernails and a few things like that, but it all pretty much functions as a human hand would.
Let's see if I can do a cross internet high five with your human hand. Here we go. Yay!
That's amazing. I love that. Well, you should give yourself a pat on the back with that, Jay, because that is amazing. And both of you guys are amazing. We've absolutely loved watching you over the last few weeks. And thank you so much for coming back to have a chat with us. Our viewers have absolutely loved you both. And we can't wait to see where your next Lego adventure takes you both.
Thanks so much, guys.
Thanks
it's been
so
an
much,
absolute
guys.
pleasure.
Maddy and Jimmy, the fantastic adventures of Maddy and Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy, I'm just ducking out. But whatever you do, don't touch my minifig shrink ray.
As if I'm not going to try it. Oh my gosh! I'm a minifig! This is amazing! I can't believe that. Oh, here comes Maddy! Maddy? Maddy!
Jimmy, scrap that. I'm going to take it with me. It's almost run out of batteries.
Maddy?
Okay, great. I'll just stay here then. Maddy and Jimmy.
Just in case you didn't realise, you're watching the Maddy and Jimmy live stream show. Now, we have seen 7 episodes of Lego Masters Australia so far, and there is not much that these legendary ladies can't do. We have seen underwater worlds, booming bad guy hideouts, awesome ugly ducklings, floating dragons, shaking towers, a magical Santa's workshop, and to top it all off, a completely lifelike Polaroid camera that you could easily just be like, I'm going to take a Polaroid. It's made of Lego. I mean, that's how real it looked. Jennifer and Jodie, welcome back to the show.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh, guys, it's so wonderful to have you. What an incredible few weeks of building for you two absolute superstars. But this week, the competition got really serious, like all of a sudden. Now, how did it feel to be told by Brickman you were going home on Monday night, and then all of a sudden he pulls out this sneaky second chance challenge? What was that like?
Oh my God, I have no words. That day, we were in complete shock. We were really sad to go home, and it was just really emotional, but I'm glad that we weren't seeing our friends go home in a way.
Exactly.
But yeah, and then just as we were getting, processing and taking it all in, Hamish is like, but are you?
Crazy. And like the thing was that like really choked me up because I was in tears. Brickman was like almost crying as well. So
Yeah.
it seemed fully legit that you were going home.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether Brickman knew about
I
the
don't know
twist.
either.
Yeah.
Full on. How did you feel, Jode?
I didn't know what to feel. That's, you could tell in the look on my face. I just frowned and looked at Jen and went, what does this mean? What's going on?
Oh,
Don't
Your
understand.
face was so funny.
we have a Lego Masters season 1 social media group. While we're watching, we send each other messages like, oh my God. And it was so funny when that happened. It was just a series of, what is going on? Oh my gosh, what's happening?
Yes.
Ah!
Yes. I got a lot of messages from my friends going, what is going on? And I think I was saying the same thing at the day, on the day. I was like, what is going on? Just tell me what's going on.
Crazy. Now tell me, what was going through your head when you heard that roller door go up again? And obviously there was 2 sets of legs underneath. Did you know it was going to be Jay and Stani?
Well, not going to lie, I was hoping it was you guys.
Oh,
Ah!
oh my gosh, that would have been amazing.
Oh, that would have been pretty fun. I would have
That would
been
have been really fun.
very scared though, because the competition,
Oh, and look,
is-
real life objects, which was what the challenge was.
that's our specialty. It's not.
Not.
Now, speaking of which, you guys perfectly executed your Polaroid creation against Jay and Stani in that build-off. Have you guys ever recreated, real objects before?
No,
Really?
never. First
Wow.
time. And we nailed it.
Oh, you absolutely nailed it. Like, even to the point with the light in the flash, like I was just absolutely blown away. So skillful. What was the hardest part of that build?
Well, funny part, I'll just digress for a second. Funny story. While we were building the camera, we had the real camera and the Lego camera on the table, and everyone was watching from that platform, and I was picking pieces up from the desk, and I don't know if Jodie picked up the camera to put some pieces on, but I went to pick up the real camera and then tried to put Lego on the real camera.
I love it.
Well, that's how we do it. They're like, Jade, did you just try to put Lego on the real one?
That's a credit to your building, guys. You
Absolutely.
couldn't tell which was which.
It was so embarrassing.
Do you feel like this is the start of, a new kind of avenue for your Lego creations, going a bit more realistic now?
Don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
That was just, I don't know. It was just like, quick, we've got one last shot. Let's just have fun with it. And it's like, hit him with your best shot, and we did.
Amazing.
I like that, though. It's
Amazing.
almost like a mic drop. You're like, I'm going to do a realistic creation once and totally destroy at it, do it, drop the mic and just be like, I'm not doing any more. I'm moving on. I love it. People be like,
now.
please, we want you to build another realistic object. Nope, I've already perfected it.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
wonder.
Love it. We do actually have a viewer question from Carly. Now, Carly asks, girls, it's obviously incredibly nerve-wracking to be on the show. How are you guys feeling heading into kind of the finals, almost finals time? What are the nerves like?
Pretty high. I don't know about you, Jodie, but like we're surrounded by such phenomenal builders, and I think even from the start, that very first build, we were like, holy moly, how are we going to compete against these amazing, phenomenal people who just do spectacular builds? So yeah, nerves just increase every time we survived an elimination.
Yeah, it's very daunting. Sometimes we're building and then we look up and we look around and we see what everybody else is doing and we go, oh my God, we're going to be bottom two. Yeah.
There were so many times when Maddy and I were building on season 1 and it's just like, don't look, just don't look at other people's stuff. It'll totally...
Just don't look up.
Don't look up.
But to be fair, we'd be doing the same with your builds because you guys are just absolutely smashing it and we're just absolutely loving, I suppose, watching the joy that you both get out of building Lego together as well.
And bring to the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
So funny. Speaking of joy, speaking of excitement, the 10-year-old in me is exploding with excitement for tonight's Star Wars episode. Are you guys as excited as us and Trent for tonight's episode?
We were pretty excited. I'm a massive Star Wars fan, but I don't think anybody can beat Trent's excitement.
I thought he was going to burst with excitement. He was just going to like explode with happiness.
He had tears of joy. Like literally, he was crying. He was that excited.
Oh, bless him. We did interview the boys, Josh and Trent, last week on the show, and Trent said that Hamish has since quoted that seeing Trent's excitement and reaction to the Star Wars, reveal is probably his highlight in his television career, which is saying something. I'm so pumped.
Well, guys, you've been an absolute highlight. Thank you so much for coming on our show, and good luck for tonight.
Go, girls!
May the force be with you.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies. See you soon.
Friends.
Maddy and Jim.
So cool.
Oh, they're so cool.
Thank you so much, guys, for joining us.
Oh, thank you so
Jay and Stani and
much.
Jen and Jodie. And
we can't wait for tonight. Everyone on the chat is actually super psyched for tonight. You know, everyone's like, have you seen the second brick room? You know, the teaser
I know they
trailer.
teased it.
Oh, it looks so good. We
I
are
feel,
so pumped.
I would have cried.
I feel like
would have cried.
I don't know whether say this challenge was in season 1 and we had to do this thing. I actually don't know whether, like, I know you love Star Wars so much, but I think you would have been so overwhelmed with excitement, you might not have been able to build.
Yeah, I would have just melted into it.
With like stormtroopers walking around, I just don't know how you
I just would have been. Of course, Maddy, you're a bit more grounded when it comes to liking Star Wars. And guys, I'm very impressed because Maddy has compiled a Star Wars related quiz for us today. Some of the questions are Star Wars related.
Are you okay?
And I think I'm choking up. I think it's only fair, Maddy, that you improvise the quiz music, but it has to be in the theme of Star Wars and it has to have 3 Star Wars references, and your time starts now.
Da 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 Star Wars quiz. Da 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 Star Wars quiz. Where's Chewie?
That's one.
Da da. I'm so excited. You love Boba Fett. Da
very
da
good.
da da. Da 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 da. Luke, I am your father.
Spoilers. Very good.
Does
Very
that
good.
count?
Very good. Guys, it is time
Thank
for our
goodness.
quiz, and of course, Star Wars was going to seep its way into it. So,
totally was.
get your scorekeeping apparatus ready. Maybe it's Dad, maybe it's a pad of paper, and you guys are going to keep your scores. Okay, so you might be keeping a score, or it might be Dad going, like on his fingers. Whatever you want to do, maybe have an abacus.
An abacus. We learned about these the other week, didn't we?
We
An
did.
abacus.
It's an abacus callback, trademark.
I love that.
But guys,
That's right, guys.
Make sure you keep scores, and also at the business end, the very end of the quiz, we're having a minifig scramble. So if you've got some minifigs in packs and you want to bust them open, you can compete against us, or you know what you could do is you could just break up a normal minifig and wrap it in some paper. You know, just improvise.
Absolutely. And also, guys, if you're wanting to text in your answers, just make sure you put your team name before you do. Okay, I am very excited.
We got
about
any
this,
teams
Jim.
jumping in?
I am going to refresh the page. Love that. We have loads of teams on today. Team
Right.
Puppy Dog Eyes being the first one.
Cool, guys.
We are pumped.
We are pumped. We're ready to pump.
I think we might be ready for the first question.
All
What do you
right.
think,
So,
Jim?
question 1.
Let's have a look.
What was the first Lego Star Wars set to be released? This
Okay.
is more difficult than you would think.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Obi-Wan's hut. Maddie, who's Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan, he's not Obi-2 and he's not Obi-3. So I'm guessing he
I
was
think-
the first one.
I think
He was the
technically
first Obi.
it's one as in W-A-N, but anyway. Okay.
was the
was
first
it
Obi.
Obi-Wan's hut? He is the guy. He's like Luke's mentor,
Okay,
I suppose.
Luke's mentor. Luke's mentor.
B, lightsaber duel, which
Okay,
is a
here we
fancy
go.
word for sword fight. C, Sith Troopers battle pack. Or D, the Millennium Falcon. Wow, that would have been amazing if they just launched the Millennium Falcon as the premiere Lego release.
I
so
love it.
this is, guys, this is the very first Star Wars set to be released.
Okay, Jimmy,
and
I've got answers.
it happened later than you think.
Okay.
It didn't come out with the original Star Wars. Original Star Wars, Lego wasn't making anything for Star Wars.
Fascinating,
back
Jimmy.
then.
It's fascinating. I've got
Okay.
Team Zoolinators. I've got Team
When
Trumpet
Maddie says
Man.
it's fascinating, it means stop talking.
Team Trumpet Man for Prime Minister. Jimmy, I think that's you.
Thank you.
Ruby says B. Elijah says B. What else have we got here? B here. Lightsaber Jewel from Lucas. Sienna is saying B.
If you said B, you would also be answering the question to what insect makes a honey? Makes a honey?
Mad Girls for the win are saying A.
Is there a team called
Edwards.
Mad Girls?
Team Edwards, they're saying. Yeah, they're just saying Mad Girls for the win. Girls for the win.
Oh.
Team Brickheads, Katie, Killy, and Hamish are saying D. Lightsaber Jewel from Lucas. Elijah is saying B, and Elijah's mummy is saying C.
Hi, Elijah's
I
mummy.
love that.
Is it time to answer?
I reckon it is. What, Evie and Isla are saying D. There you go.
Nice work, guys.
There you go. Let's
All
have a
right,
look.
so what Lego Star Wars set was the first one to be
Let's have a
released?
look.
A,
What's
Obi-Wan's
the
hut.
answer?
B, lightsaber duel. C, Sith Troopers battle pack. Or D, Millennium Falcon. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. It was B, lightsaber duel.
So this was released, Jimmy, apparently in 1999.
The year of champions.
The year
It's when I
of
finished high school.
champions. There you go.
I'm old. Yeah,
that
it's
is pretty
when
cool.
the Phantom Menace, the remake films, the Phantom Menace was released. I'm pretty sure it was 1999 because I was in year
there
12.
you go.
Or 98. Oh, someone tell me I'm wrong.
The numbers.
But they released that, and you can see, obviously, there's Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh, wow. Have you got that set, Jimmy? Have we got that somewhere?
I do not have that set. I imagine that set's probably
I feel
worth
like
quite
it
a
would
bit.
be like a bit of a collector's item.
Yeah, I
Actually,
think
you know
'cause
who
it-
might have it?
Who?
Trent.
Oh, definitely.
Trent and Josh.
Trent has all
he
the
has
toys.
all the toys.
Guys, if you got B correct, well done. Moving
Awesome.
right along.
Team TJ, they said lol. My brother was right.
Oh,
There you go.
good work,
Well
TJ's
done,
brother.
TJ.
But will they know what mock is in the box? This is one of my
Let's have a look.
faves.
Let's have a look.
In
Mock
a
the box.
moment, we are going to magically make appear a box.
box? Where's that
with
box gonna come
some
from,
cool
Jimmy
stuff.
James?
And then it's going to do weird things to our green screen.
Oh,
'cause
well, it always loves to do that.
always does.
It loves to do that.
What mock is in the box, though,
What
guys? A pirate, A. B, Mermaid. C, Maddy and Jimmy. Who are they? Or D, Mickey Mouse. And as you can see, whenever we make this box appear, it messes
makes
with
things
our green
go
screen.
weird. It makes things
Box?
go weird.
No box.
Ah,
Box?
no box.
No box.
We do
the
have
magic
answers.
of working in a studio with only 2 people and a dog.
Oh yeah, that's the best thing. Evie and Isla are saying B. I think it is a pirate ship from Lucas, or a pirate rather. C from Ruby. Team Brickheads are saying D. Zoolinators. Where Maddy makes Jimmy and Jimmy makes Maddy. Oh, I like
Cool.
that. They're saying C.
To be fair, Maddy does make me the happiest man alive.
Oh, you're very nice today, Jimmy
Oh, wow,
James.
thanks.
Pirate from the 3-in-1 challenge, says Alice and Minerva. Minerva is Alice's cat. Hi, Minerva. Good morning. I love it. So Brickman and Hamish are saying, Team Brickman and Hamish, Mickey Mouse. There you go. There you go, Jimmy.
I wonder
Abby
if
and
Brickman
Leo.
and Hamish are just sitting, sharing a flat and watching this together.
Yeah.
I hope they are.
Abby and Leo are saying C. Good morning, Abby and Leo.
All right, guys.
I think
Well,
it might be time.
I think it might be time. What box is in the box?
Let's have a look.
A,
Let's
a
have
pirate. B, a mermaid. C, a Maddy and or Jimmy. Or D, Mickey Mouse.
A look. Mickey Mouse. Should we reveal?
Yes. Twang.
Oh, I don't know why there's farts coming out of here today.
There's farts
Let's have a look.
because...
Dun, 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 dun. It's Maddy and Jimmy. That's right. There you go, guys. We were in the mock. No, we weren't in the mock. We were in the box.
We were the mock.
We were in the mock.
We
were in the
created
mock.
these little brickheady things, and I think we're
How
going to
cool
release
are
a
they?
video in the future,
We have,
the
Jimmy.
not too distant future,
We've actually
on how to make these.
Yeah, I was going to say we've actually had a few people contact us, particularly because the last week's challenge of the Variety Kids build was to build Maddy and Jimmy, asking us how to make brickheads. So
But
we're going to
clearly, you didn't need that video because you guys
You
were so
guys
good.
were amazing
But we will
anyway.
release a video on our YouTube page, and you can subscribe to that. Please do. There's a link
love
just
it.
below this screen. Hey guys, let's keep this quiz on the road.
rolling. Let's keep it a rolling.
Another Star Wars question. Oh, this is a goodie. Maddie, would you like to read this one?
I am so excited about this one, Jimmy. Question 3. According to Star Wars archives,
Pronounced archives. Yeah, it's
what
Star Wars archives.
what kind of creature is Yoda? So we have A, an Ewok, B, a wrinkly alien baby, C, a Wookiee, or D, unknown.
I think
Mystery
it's
you are.
unknown.
Jimmy, can I please ask you a favour?
Yeah.
Can you please do your Yoda voice?
Strong with the Force you are. Answer this question, you must. And this is
You
this is
heard from
Chewbacca. This is Chewbacca cheering him on.
Oh, very good.
And
very
this is R2D2.
good. Oh, is he a whistler? Is he? R2D2?
He's a robot.
Oh. Yep, he's definitely a robot. I know.
My wife
I know
does not
that
know anything about Star Wars. Just in case you didn't realise.
Okay, Ruby is saying an Ewok, unknown from Lucas.
Isn't
there you go.
Ewok like an electronic wok?
I think
It's like a wireless.
Must be. Yeah, totally. Like a
Frying
an online
implement.
version.
You can remotely cook with the new Ewok.
Ewok. Elijah's mum is saying A and Elijah is saying B. Sienna is saying B or unknown. She's having 2 guesses. I love it. Zoe and Daniel, unknown. Also unknown from Minerva and Alice. Oh, I like this.
I love
okay.
that Alice and Minerva are staying as a team. The cat's not like meow, meow, meow.
I love it. I
All
love
right,
it.
I think it might be time.
Okay. All right, Jimmy. I'm excited.
The
excited. Let's have
answer to the question is unknown.
Unknown.
Yeah, that's a real deal. There was a big thing about it when Baby Yoda came out recently
Yeah,
on The
why?
Mandalorian. And George Lucas, when he created, Star Wars,
Yeah.
specifically made it so that Yoda's race, alien race, was unknown. So he was shrouded in mystery.
Right. That's really interesting.
But lots of people are like, is he a tiny elf? Is he related to Dobby from Harry Potter?
I thought he was a wrinkly alien baby. He's very
To be
cute.
fair, he kind of is a wrinkly alien baby, but that is not his specific
But he's also,
archival name.
he's also very
I'd love it
wise.
if the Star Wars archives are like Wikipedia, and you can just go in there and change it. Like unknown, change it to a wrinkly
Wrinkly
alien baby.
as of today.
Wrinkly
you
alien
guys
baby
are
I am.
amazing. A lot of you got that right. Correct. Unknown. Well done, gang. Well done. I feel like there are a lot of Star Wars fans watching today,
there must
which is
be.
very important.
And there'll be a lot of Star Wars fans watching tonight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Jimmy, I think it might be ready for our next question.
Oh, question number 4. Which awesome Kiwi is directing the next Star Wars film? If you're up to date with the news, this just came out this week. Is it A, Taika Waititi? Is it B, New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinta Ardern? Is it C, Peter Jackson, one of the most famous directors out of New Zealand, made Lord of the Rings? Or D, is it jumping from the animal kingdom into the plant kingdom? And is it a kiwi fruit to direct the next Star Wars film? How does a kiwi fruit direct a film?
Oh, look, you just never know. They're a very versatile fruit.
Excuse me, kiwi fruit. What's my motivation? Prickly? Okay.
Can I tell you a fun fact about kiwi fruits? Actually, I don't know if
Please.
it's a fun fact. I think a lot of people know. I only found this out recently. You can eat the skin, the furry bit on the outside. You can actually eat it. It's delicious.
I mean, technically, you can eat the skin of anything. Is it nice though?
it's really good. If you just cut it in half and eat the whole thing, I'm a big fan. So look, if
I'm
you
not
can eat the whole
getting
thing,
on board with that.
I feel like it could
It's like
direct a
eating
film.
the skin of a tennis ball. That is quite disgusting.
Elijah.
What are people saying?
Elijah's saying A. His daddy's saying C. I've got a lot of A's coming through. I don't know who sent this. Team Trumpet, Mr. Trumpet head, which is you, Jimmy. We think Peter Jackson.
Great.
That has come from Luke. Morning, Luke. Evie and Isla are saying C. We've got another C coming through here. Oh gosh, so many. We've just got a I love Star Wars. There you go. Fun fact.
I feel exactly the same.
Zulminator's question for A. Excellent. Jacinda Ardern. She can do anything.
She's pretty great.
Yes, she can. She's so cool.
This episode's getting very political.
Zoe's saying A. I love it.
All right.
I think it might be time for
It
the
might be
answer.
time.
Might be time
For the answer. Which awesome Kiwi is directing
Let's
the next
have a
Star
look.
Wars film?
Dun,
A.
dun, dun, dun,
Taika
dun,
Waititi. B. Jacinta Ardern. C. Peter Jackson. D. A kiwi fruit. The answer is Taika Waititi, who is pretty great. He just directed Thor Ragnarok.
He did.
He also directed Hunt for the Wilder People.
And
But the
some
cool
of-
thing is he pops himself into it quite a bit. So he played, I can't remember the name of like the rock character in Thor Ragnarok.
He also directed some of the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
That
And he
worked.
voiced not IG-88, the other one.
Which one?
It's like a
IG-89?
new robot. It's a new robot. He's in the Mandalorian. But well
He's
done,
so
guys.
cool. We can't wait to see it, Jimmy. Not gonna lie, I wasn't the hugest fan of Star Wars
out!
growing up.
Get out of
But
here!
obviously, since being with you and marrying you, I've learnt to love it.
Yeah.
We've named our child Chewie after a Star Wars
And our
character.
next puppy is either going to be Wicket, which is an Ewok, or Jabba.
Or Boba, wasn't it?
Or
Boba
Boba.
Fett?
I don't know. Boba's
Who
hard to
knows?
yell across a park.
Who knows? All right, Jimmy. I think it's time for the last question. And when
I think
say
you might
question,
be correct, my darling.
I think it means
Oh!
a challenge, guys. A challenge.
It's a minifig scramble. Who is going to win the minifig scramble? A.
That's
Jimmy.
right.
B.
Who's gonna
Maddie.
win?
C. Rick James from Rick James Bricks. Is he watching today?
He sure is.
Hi,
He's
Rick.
watching. He's watching.
D. It will be a tie. A tie between A. Maddie. B.
Jimmy. No, A, Jimmy, B, Maddie.
And C, Rick
And
James.
C, Rick James. In fact, these minifigs were from Rick James. Thank you, Rick James, for sending us these.
Thank you so much. Hey
In the
guys,
post.
if you would like to know how this works before we get started, firstly, grab yourself either one of these. However, that's quite unreasonable to think you just have one of these lying around. So if you just
Totally.
have like a minifig, just break it up.
Yeah, break
and
up the
maybe just put it in
pieces.
like, I don't know, just some paper.
Yeah,
or you
or
could
a
chuck it
paper
amongst
bag.
lots of other bricks. Make it challenging for yourself is what I'm trying to say. And here are the rules.
The rules are
And find possible.
you're not allowed to use scissors to open the packet.
And finally, you'll need a watch or a phone to time yourself.
However, you won't need a watch. How scary you?
You scared me.
You won't need to watch your phone to time yourself because we are timing here.
We're getting
Maddie,
so many answers.
Do you have a timer ready? You gonna
I
watch?
do have a device.
Cool.
We're getting lots of answers. Team Trumpet Man for Prime Minister. I love it. Jimmy, I think that's you. Should you do a little trumpet serenade before we start the...
Just for you.
Just for you guys. Let's have a look.
Was that a mouse dancing?
I don't know what that was. We're
It was
going to
an
go on
alien.
for ages.
It was like a little mouse
I
alien.
feel like the build-up is too much. We've had
All right.
lots of Evie and Isla. Thanks, guys.
Oh, let me
Elijah's
guess.
dad's going for
Everybody's
me.
voting for Maddie. Oh,
No, Jimmy, but
boring.
to be honest, Lucas is going for you.
Thank you, Lucas.
Sienna, Zulinators, Jimmy Jam. There you go. There's lots.
Thanks, guys.
Lots of support for both. But I think it might be time. I've got to get my little stopwatch ready. Guys, you playing at home, get your stop. I know, you don't need a stopwatch. I'm doing the stopwatch.
You're doing the
You just
stopwatch?
get your minifigs ready.
It's just whoever finishes first, right?
Ready, set, go.
Mwah. Oh, wow. Oi!
Oh, no!
Oi!
We're
Stop
mixing
rough
up,
and
we're
tumble.
mixing up. I know.
Where's my head?
Where's my pants? Oh no! Here. What's this? Where are my pants gone? Jimmy! No!
They're on the floor.
How? No! Where did they go?
They're on the
missing.
floor. They
Where?
fell down. I think Chewie stole them.
Oh no!
Wait.
Chewie, did he take
Hang
them?
on.
Well, you know what? That's unfair. I'm just gonna
No,
put my guy
please
here.
find them. Please, no.
All right, guys, keep building.
All right, I finished.
Jimmy,
What's the time right now?
I don't know. 45 seconds.
Did you find them?
No, they're missing. Oh,
Legit.
they're gone, guys. That's okay.
Oh, Chewie ate the legs. I did not pay Chewie to do that.
Oh, no.
But there we go.
Look, there's the result of mine, guys. Not gonna
No,
lie.
they're still in the packet. They were still in the packet.
No.
Boo.
Poor Chewie, I blamed him.
Maddie thought they.
I blamed him. Poor Chewie's just like innocently asleep on the couch, by the way.
Oh, what an upset. She
What
thought
an
they got it,
upset.
but they were still in the packet.
Oh no!
Just to let you know, I got a little
This is a really
fire
cool
lady.
one.
Who'd you get?
This is a really cool one. I got like a little pharaoh.
Oh,
pharaoh
she's a
kind
mummy.
of Mummy. Speaking of mummy,
Happy
Mum's
Mummy's Day.
Happy Mummy's Day.
Hey guys, how did you
Oh,
go?
bless.
Let me know.
People are like, oh no, where did the pants go? I can't believe it.
Honey, where
Oh,
are my
guys,
pants?
I can't believe it. Look, fair's fair, Jimmy. You did win. Even Stevens. I'm very
I
impressed
think
by
I've
your
won
efforts.
every single time.
You're very good at it.
Oh,
I have
except
to
the very
say.
first time that we did.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
maybe I
lost.
did
I
win
lost
that
big
one.
time.
That's okay.
Oh.
Guys, well done. I'm so
was
proud
fun.
of you all. I'm sure you all made amazing minifigs. If you want to send a picture, let us know. You
Please
can
do,
pop them
using
in
the chat box. Guys,
Um,
we hope whatever you're doing today, whether it's celebrating Mother's Day or just doing your own thing, we
yeah.
hope you have a wonderful day. Remember, of course, we have the last Variety Kids Challenge, the Dream Home, that you
That's
guys
right.
have until Friday, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. That's right, guys. 7 p.m. this Friday to submit your photos onto the challenge portal. So if you haven't done a build yet, you can enter the challenge by just scrolling down below this screen. There is a variety button you can click on and then register your details.
Absolutely. And speaking of scrolling down, you can also check out our YouTube page. Please subscribe to that because we're going to be putting on heaps of videos
Coming
there. Also, a big thanks to our guests today, the fantastic Jay and Stani and Jen.
And Jen and Jodie.
Jen and
Jodie
Jodie and Jen.
Watch them tonight because they're going to be building up a storm. We do have one little more announcement.
Yeah,
before
we have been loving doing this awesome first season of our
have
live stream
loved
show.
Every second of it, guys. It's our 8th episode today.
Eighth
isn't it,
episode,
Jimmy?
and in this season we're going to be doing 10 episodes.
That's
so
right.
2 more episodes to go. Don't worry
more.
though, guys. This is just season 1, and we will be back.
Absolutely.
And We're going to be looking at how things are going, around Australia, and hopefully getting a live show
Happening at some point.
for later down the track.
Later in the year times.
Very cool.
So just to remind you guys, 2 episodes to go. Next week is the Variety Kids Challenge final week. Then our final show, very exciting, Jimmy. We're actually going to announce our stop motion winner.
We haven't forgotten about you guys.
We haven't forgotten. We ended up extending the competition because it was amazing, and you guys were sending us so many brilliant.
So we're going to be having a bit of a film festival for our final
ep
show.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for all your support. I lost the pants, but we got them in the end. It was a very roller coaster episode.
I'd love it if someone just joined into the show then, like, oh, what's going on here? Thanks so much for the show. I lost the pants, but we got it in the end.
Totally. Well, you built a poo last week, and I lost my pants this week. So there you go.
Who knows what we'll achieve next week. Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. See you next week.
Bye.
Blah, 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 Maddy and Jimmy. Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch. Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ouch.
Uh-oh, I just stepped on a Lego.
Uh-oh, he just stepped on a Lego.
Uh-oh, I just stepped on a Lego. Uh-oh, I just stepped on a Lego.
Every man, woman, every girl and boy, there ain't no disputing, it's my favorite toy. I'm a powerful woman, I'm strong and I'm crazy. But stepping on a Lego makes me cry like a baby.
Uh-oh, I just stepped on a Lego. 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 I'm a big tough man with nothing to lose, but Lego can be spooky when you're not wearing shoes. It's pointy, it's sharp, it's worse than an itch. When I step on a Lego, it hurts like a bee sting, which is quite a lot. It makes my foot sore. Uh-oh, I just stepped on a Lego. Uh-oh.